Hello, it's Haley. And Oklahoma, what the blip? I actually did an entire different screencast on this, so I'll just run through some of the basics or something in case you watched that one as well. Oklahoma, though, thought yesterday's earthquake that we talked about was a pretty big one for Oklahoma. No, last night, 5.6 magnitude, 7 on the MMI scale, felt by, last time I looked, 58,000 people. Well, that's the people who actually bothered to report it to the USGS, probably felt by quite a few bit more. 25 states felt it. Not necessarily, of course, every single resident in those 25 states, but that is insane. And it still ranks now as the past 24 hours strongest earthquake, 5.6. Let's take a look at the other strong earthquakes today. See, who would have thought that the big old 0, which is supposed to be a 1, but I keep, not ever fixing, would be smack dab in the middle of the United States. So that is a 5.3 over Java, Indonesia, and so on and so forth. You can read the thing yourself if you're interested. But yeah, that is just insane. And if I remember correctly, this is actually going to go on record as Oklahoma's strongest earthquake. So let's just, I hope that that's the end of it, and we'll move into severe weather in a bit, where we get to say, hey, Oklahoma, you are in the bullseye again, but for a different matter. So, temperature-wise, this is the highs for today. It's going to be quite cold over there. Here are the lows for tonight, where it's going to be cold over there overnight, and then cold over there still. Active watch weather hazards, winter storm watch, I think, winter weather advisory. Let's see if I remembered all the colors. Yeah, winter weather advisory, winter storm watch, and it would help if I had the definitions memorized. So I think one is like a driving thing, and one is something, I have no idea, and we've got a freeze watch. That one I know. That's when, freeze conditions are going to be happening soon. See, a warning would be the conditions are either already occurring or they're imminent. A watch is gives you a little bit of a heads up time. Right. Here's the general map that we're going to look at, where we say snow. Apparently heavy snow is possible in there. I can't really read that image. And then generic snow is going to be possible around it. Is the quantitative precipitation forecast, also known as who is getting rain, or I think snow is included, in the next 5 days. So apparently, Oklahoma, 3.4 inches. And then up there in the border of Iowa and Illinois and places, 3.4 again as well. And then we move on to look at severe weather type thingies. 5% chance of hail. So nothing, hail, so here's the specific hail area, and then nothing on the tornado front. Here's tomorrow, let me make this more readable, legible, or a word like that. 30% chance, this is the slight risk area, so Oklahoma, hot zone, also Texas, and then also significant threat. So here's the actual map. So 30% is the red area, and then the black hatched thing is the chance where there's a significant event going to happen. And if I remember correctly, I forgot to look it up, and I'm not going to do it right now because it always takes me way longer than I expect. I believe it was a threat of significant hail. I believe there's a chance of an off-and-on tornado, or I forget what the terminology is. It's not like a huge chance of a tornado. There's a potential tornado thing, but I believe the reason why there's a significant area is for the hail. Hail no. And yes, on day 3, a 30% chance again. So, we're in mid-ish November, and, severe weather's still going on. And let me clarify, severe weather, severe thunderstorm-related weather, because, huge snowstorms, that's severe as well, obviously. So slight risk over there, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, maybe, a bit of my SSI, PPI, Arkansas, Missouri, as well. And then here is the breakdown of where the 30% risk is. So 15% correlates to a slight risk. So if you've not seen it, so that's a slight risk, which correlates to a 15% risk. So there's your slight risk area, and then 30% is even higher. And at 45%, it gets bumped to a moderate risk. Yep, well, something like that. I don't remember. It's been so long since we've seen the severe weather, hasn't it? And then moving on to the sometimes happening, sometimes not area hurricanes. Eastern Pacific, nothing going on, but the Atlantic actually does have a 10% chance of tropical cyclone formation, which is not much. But the season is officially over November 30th, if I remember correctly. Right, so we'll keep an eye on that for the rest of the month. But if you'd like to keep an eye on the actual severe weather, severe thunderstorm-related threat, you go to wickedwix.com. It's WICKEDWX.com. And I hope all of you have a happy, non-earthquakey day.